But let's take a walk out here anyway. Oh, did I put it in here? I don't think so. I don't use it enough to keep it in here. But I guess I can get the other one that's laying out here getting soaking wet as well. I was over here picking up a piece of PVC pipe because I wanted to try something. I just don't think the PVC pipe that I have is going to be thick enough. And then while I'm down here, what do I see? This one. There's another one down here. If I can get around all this crap on the ground. Told you, just hanging around. Now these, as a rule, were in a container. And I was moving things around in the container. There's another one. Now that one has different teeth than that one. As you can see the two of them, I don't know. And this side is different. This would be more for floor. There may even be a few more hanging in there. They were in a little bin. And I put the bin out here. All this was in it. And I was going to go through it and put it in there on shelves. And then the next thing you know, it rained. And that's what happened with these. That's what happens. I gotta remember some of these bins that drill a hole in the bottom. Alright, where do I want to put these for now? So, wherever it is that I can put them so I'll lose them. There, put them up here. There's three. Now, the rubber one I'm talking about may be out here. Just maybe. I'm not positive. Oh, here it is, right here. This is a rubber float, a rubber trowel. And this is made, you wet it, and you put your grout on, and you just rub it in any which way you can. Because you don't want to just go like this, because you may end up with air bubbles. So you want to make sure you rub it in all directions. And use the rubber trowel, keep it wet. Not soaking wet, but you know, just wet it up every now and then, and you won't have any problems with it. What's this one? Oh, that's for pointing. That's for doing chimney work. Oh, here's some more over here. Sheetrock. That's sheetrock. That's for doing the corner. You know, taping. Now this is only one. There's another one that's bigger than that. I'll probably find it. And this is for taping your corners. Yeah. Now you can do it with this. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Boom, boom. But sometimes it's easier just to use the right ones. Now the ones I just brought in here that were full. Oh, here's another one. That's for floors. More so. Or big tile. Now the ones I brought in here that look like crap actually all looked like these. But seeing that they were sitting out there, that's what we ended up with. Now what did I just do with the rubber one? Okay, here it is. That's the rubber trowel. That's what you want when you do your grouting. It makes it a lot easier. Grout it on, and then when you're done, you just let it dry. And then you can go over there later with a damp cloth and just wipe it all off. And you'll be all set. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for is... I did have some 3-inch and 4-inch PVC pipe. And I got this, but that's not what I want to use. I don't want to use metal either, because there's... What's this down here? Wait a minute. Is this metal? I don't even know what it is. Oh, that's iron. That's not going to work. Okay. Iron. Hey, you guys hear anything about a problem with a pipeline going into or coming out of Texas that apparently was vandalized in some way, shape, or form? I was talking with a friend of mine in Jersey who's with the Coast Guard, and he was on his way out to fill up everything he can find because he had heard there might be a shortage or a real big price increase. Well, naturally, that's going to happen. You knew sooner or later something had to start driving up the prices, more so. Gas was kind of stable for a while, so summer's coming. Let's get the prices up. So, get the prices up. People aren't going to have the money to travel, which brings the economy back down even more. All right. The virus isn't doing enough in driving everything up. More vehicle crash with injuries. Brushy Plains Road. Dismiss, 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 dismiss. Okay. Well, apparently I don't have any PVC. I did look behind this place already. There was nothing there. I looked in the power shed. I looked behind the power over in there. And the biggest I can find is that like 2.5, 2.25. I don't even know what the hell it is. Because if I'm going to put it where I want to put it, I like to have a little bit bigger piece of PVC and not use what I was using. I was using fence post stuff here, these things. You see that? That's what you use when you're putting up a chain link fence around the pole, and I was just putting them in there and it worked. I guess I can get away with that. I just got to figure out exactly. See, this is what I wanted to use. Let's plug you guys back in. See, for instance, take something like this. Somebody had done this. I don't remember who it was. BC Trucker, maybe? Anyway, he used a bigger one, and those went in there like that. Well, see, this doesn't go in enough to where I feel comfortable with it, you know? Now that one doesn't fit too bad. But I'd like to have it go in. Now this one is not going to work. This looks like the same size. Well, this one looks bigger. But it's not big enough to make a difference. This is 2-inch. This one is what? Nothing. No mark. I want to make sure I take this right back out. So I don't want to put it in place that I'm not going to see it. Now that's 2-inch, but I don't know if that's ID or OD. It doesn't say. No, 2-inch schedule 40. Should be the OD, I'm thinking. No, it's the ID. Okay.